Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are out here for the Rockingham Sunday testing tune after the Street Car Braggin / Import Mania event yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't fare too well because the old Neon decided she wanted to break both passenger and driver side axles, and I ended up changing the intermediate shaft out because of some play in that SRT4 gear V1 bearing, because it doesn't have the clip on the backside. But that's my own fault because I pressed it off the old intermediate shaft when it broke and pressed it onto the new one, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. But we stayed out here for Sunday testing so we can have all the time in the world to see if we can make these cars actually go down the track and go down fast. Hopefully so, because last night actually it was Friday night in Q1, this thing right here was on a hell of a pass. It ran a PB to the 8th mile, and I'm sure it would have trapped over 150 in the quarter mile if I hadn't had to let off because of the class that I was in. I was in the 10.0 class, and I could not run faster than 10.0. And by letting off before the 1,000 foot, I actually ran a 10.00 with a 6, qualified number 1, and then went up for round 1 of eliminations. And the axle broke. It destroyed the axle. So we got some new axles in there. Hopefully they hold up for today. Hopefully the track ain't sticky, and hopefully Jerrad can get his car to go down. I mean, it's been going down, but it's been having issues. Hopefully he can get that thing to go down and go down fast and go possibly another 8-second pass. I'm just hoping for like a 960. Like I said, I'd be ecstatic with a 950. I think it would have been close with that pass last night, but we'll never know. We're just gonna have to try some things here, see if they work out. Alright guys, since we've been having so many issues with breaking axles, not even really on the line, it's pretty much after it launches and starts to go down the track, it's telling me this track is way too tight and I don't have enough power in it in first gear. So if that's what this car wants, that's what I'll give it. It's usually about 21, 22 pounds. That's what first gear is on right now. We're gonna give it some fucking power in first gear and see what happens. We are going to, if that's what it wants, that's what we're gonna give it. And then the rest of it is gonna be pretty much the same from when I ran that 975 pass. And if it takes it and it makes a good pass, then we're really gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn it up to the B setting and give it all the boost, and we'll go from there. But for right now, this should make, give or take, 26 pounds on first gear, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll data log it and see how it goes after the first pass, and we'll turn it up or down from there. But I definitely don't want to break another axle, so that's why I'm turning it up as much as I am. I usually wouldn't turn it up that much, but gotta do what you gotta do in these kind of situations. Alright, let's do a little two-step check for this Sunday morning testing tune. Maybe it'll actually hold this time. Looks like it held. We'll see once we review the video. fucking power in third and fourth gear. I don't know what the hell that was about. You're gonna have to go back and look at the log, see what the hell happened. But it felt like it had no power. Hey, thank you. Yeah, the track is definitely not as tight as it was yesterday. We're gonna have to lower that tire pressure again. Definitely gonna have to revert to some of the old settings, because I had it way turned up and it spun real bad and then it shook real bad because I had it turned up. We're gonna go back to the old settings and turn down the tire pressure again, because the track feels like it's back to where it should be. Alright, we'll go from there. Alright guys, as y'all seen, the track is nowhere near what it was yesterday. It 60-footed horrible, and then it shook the tires crazy in second gear, and then it felt like it fell on its face in third and fourth gear. And I also did miss a shift, but I feel like that had something to do with how fucking horrible it was pulling up top. I should have just let out, honestly, but ended up going like a 10.5. Hold on, I got it here. Yeah, shitty 60 foot, 17660, 669 to the 8th, and then 1054 at 132 in the quarter. It was a horrible run altogether. So I'm just gonna revert everything to how it was when I last ran my 975, and set the tire pressure back down to 7.5 like I used to run. I had it on 9 pounds that time because I thought the track was gonna be a lot better than it was. But we're reverting everything back to how it was. Set the tire pressure down again and let it cool down, and we'll go back up there and make another hit. Maybe it'll go down right this time. But for now, I'm gonna go help Jerrad push his car up there, and hopefully he makes a better pass than I do. Alright, Jerrad's about to make his first test and tune pass of the day. Hopefully he goes down a lot better than I did. Jerrad just made a pretty fucking decent pass. I'm sure he's gonna be happy with that. Probably gonna come back, turn it up, and go 8 today. Alright guys, just as I suspected, it did fucking fall on his face in third gear. As you can see, this is second gear, and it is making 33 psi, something like that. I go to shift to third gear, and it fucking drops to 16 psi. All the third gear, just nothing but 16 psi. Miss-shift fourth, right here in this area. Get back in it, and the boost is fucking back. Full fucking boost again. So it's not a boost leak issue, or else the boost wouldn't have came back in. The only thing I can think what happened was, about right there is when the tires were shaking so bad that my damn stereo console thing fell over. I went ahead and took that off, by the way. Don't want that happening again. From all the shaking, it shook the boost box so hard that it kind of messed with it somehow. And when I let off, when I misshifted into fourth gear, it kind of reset and brought the boost back in. It's the only thing I can really think, because there's no other explaining how it's dropped down to 16 in third gear and then it comes back all the way back up to full boost in fourth gear. A boost leak would have showed 16 pounds all the way through fourth gear as well. We're gonna make all these changes, go back up there and see if it'll go down the track. Hopefully it'll go down the track and make full boost.
Monday here at the track. I'm gonna wrap it up and just call it a day. Should have fucking ran it out Friday night and would have won a PB, but it's just shaking so fucking much on the 1-2 shift that it's just, I don't see it going to PB.
Guys, that's gonna be it for this weekend. Unfortunately, today's testing didn't go as planned either. The track wasn't anything like it was yesterday, and I was trying to set it up for like it was yesterday, and it bit me in the ass. It spun a lot. I tried to do it again. I tried to change some things up. Did not work. It was shaking like hell on the gear shift, as y'all seen in the video where the radio console came out me. And then Jerrad, well, he made a decent pass, and then on his second pass, that fancy, expensive, unbreakable axle actually broke. So we just decided to load them up and save it for another day next season. Do some modifications, you know. That's just part of racing. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But that's gonna be it for this video. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.